Hello Illumineers and welcome to Lorcana.
Today's lesson in Lorcana is on the keyword of support. Chris, what is support?
So support is a keyword predominantly found on characters in Amber and Sapphire ink colours. And according to the comprehensive rules, support is whenever this character quests, you may add this character's strength to another chosen character's strength this turn. So it's a triggered ability when a character with support quests. It allows you to add their strength to another character. It is literally supporting one character with another to buff them up.
Okay, Chris, so on my board currently I have Anna and Elsa. Anna has support. How does this mechanic work?
So, what we do is we declare Anna is going to be questing, we exert her, and we gain our 2 lore. We then announce that we're going to use the support trigger to support Elsa. We can then add the 2 strength from Anna to the 2 strength of Elsa, making Elsa a 4 strength character.
Ooh, she chunky.
She chunky girl, alright. This means she can now challenge with 4 strength, banishing characters she wouldn't normally be able to banish.
Okay, so I get that I'm adding strength from one character to another character, but what is actually the benefit for this?
So as we can see, you can quest with one character with support, so you can still get that sweet lore coming in, whilst buffing up another one of your characters, so they can challenge and banish characters that they wouldn't normally be able to. Whilst this only lasts to the end of term, it's still useful, preventing you from having to challenge with multiple characters into a big threat, helping banish characters with resist, or just having a really strong princess on board, even if it's just for your turn.
So I noticed on the card that it actually says, may add this character's strength to another chosen character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the word may is important here.
Yeah, absolutely. So a may trigger means that we don't necessarily have to do it. So this is great if we're not going to bother to use the support and we can just save some time in game. But equally, it's a trigger that you can miss if you decide to do any other game action before announcing you're going to do the support. So be really careful in your competitive games.
Ooh, I just noticed that it said another chosen character. Does that actually mean it doesn't have to be my own characters?
Yeah, absolutely. We can choose any character that is available on board, including our opponents. More on why we might do this silly idea later, though.
Does support work with other keyword abilities?
Yep, a character with support can give their strength to any other character. The only keyword that would stop you giving strength to another character is if you're trying to increase the strength of an opposing warded character.
Can you support an already supported character?
Yes, multiple characters with support can quest and increase the strength of one character.
Can you support another character with support?
Yes, you can use support to strengthen a character who already has support, and then they can quest and add their new increased strength to another character, effectively chaining one support into another.
Oh my god.
She dig.
So support actually sounds like a really cool ability.
Support as a keyword as of yet is not highly valued at the top level of play, and in many cases the support keyword on cards that are used is just a bit of a bonus rather than the main reason to include them. However, there are a few notable cards to keep an eye out for in the games that at least I've seen being used.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, let's take a look at a couple of the examples. So firstly we've got, say, Anna Magical Mission and Anna Icebreaker.
Ooh, they're the cards I got on the board now.
Absolutely, yeah. Anna is an interesting addition for Amethyst Sapphire, or Blurple. Fun to say, fun to play.
That it is, Chris, that it is.
It's my favourite deck. Because of their synergy with Elsa 5th Spirit. With 5 ink and an Anna on board, you can play Elsa, exert an opposing character with her Crystallize ability, then quest with Anna, use her support to give her 2 strength to Elsa, who can use Rush to immediately challenge, banishing anything with 4 willpower or less, even evasive characters.
Evasive?
Not now, not more keywords, please. Just support for now. We'll get to evasive in another video.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But with that being said, the ability to support another character with evasive can make dealing with opposing evasive characters much easier. And sometimes simply the threat of more strength can deter your opponent from exerting their characters. One really interesting card is Chicha, Dedicated Mother, which is often used in Ruby Sapphire decks as a way to draw whilst ramping. Her support ability is often forgotten because she will just sit there on the board, not really doing anything. But if used correctly, her support ability can be devastating to opponents.
Aw, I library!
Bye-bye, library. One of my favourite interactions is the card World's Greatest Criminal Mind.
Is that the card where you can banish an opponent's character with 5 strength or more?
Yes. And remember my silly idea from earlier?
You can buff up an opposing character.
With support.
With support. And... I don't know, you lost me.
And then use World's Greatest Criminal Mind.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
So there are a lot of cards that do care about how much strength characters have or how much strength an opposing character has.
You mean that Ruby card, Maximus Team Champion, which means that if you have a character with 5 strength, you gain 2 lore, or a character at the end of turn with 10 strength, you gain 5 lore?
Yeah, it's not hard to get something up to 5 strength using support, and not impossible to even get something up to 10 using multiple support triggers. You could look at a card like Alice Growing Girl, which is one of my favourites, introduced in set 2. She gives support to every other character on board, so each one could quest and give their strength to something, and quest and give their strength to something, eventually giving their strength all to Alice, who wanted that 10 strength to be able to quest for a whole whopping 5 lore.
So if you mean that I have a Maximus on a board, and an Alice, and she gets a 5 lore if she quests at 10 strength, and at the end of turn she's got 10 strength, I also get 5 lore from Maximus, meaning I get 10 lore in a single turn.
Yeah, there's some proper shenanigans that you can do. This is one of my favourite things about the games, is just making silly decks that can do this type of thing.
You do like a silly deck.
Yeah. It's this type of thinking outside of simply challenging with bigger strength that can make support much stronger than it first appears. It can certainly be a fun mechanic to play with and think up scenarios for decks just to be built around, or sometimes it's just a nice added bonus on characters.
Okay, I get it now. I'm going to go away and build a deck using Alice and Maximus, and I'll see you later for a good challenge.
Yep, and I'll support your decision to do that.
See what you did there. Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, as a wise man once said, thanks for popping through and enjoy your games.
And remember, Illuminers,
happy questing!
Oh, see, it was good.
No, it's really cheesy.
No, you should keep it.
I'm going to keep it.